Hello everyone, I'm Chris.
And I'm Sean.
And this is the carp hunt. Today we're down on the Isle of Wight. We're fishing a local day ticket down here called Forest Ponds. It's a cracking little venue. I've been here twice myself before. I've only ever had one fish out there down in this bottom lake. But it's a good stamp of fish to go. There's a good head of 30s and there's a potential couple of 40s in there as well. But it's a very mysterious lake. There's a lot
big cats in there as well.
Yeah, there's a couple of big cats here. But there's not a lot of the big fish that have been seen for a good while as well. So you know the weights that it can do in here is, you know, it's a bit of a dream. Anything can happen. It's generally a weedy lake, but because of the time of year we've got now, I've came down here yesterday just to do a bit of recceing, had a bit of lead about, and the weeds completely died off. It's all gone down here, so should make some good fishing. Pre-baited a few spots yesterday as well, so fingers crossed they come good. But yeah, so we've got 48 hours ahead of us. We're going to get the rods out soon. We're going to get all the swims set up and that. And we'll see what happens. Yeah, Sean, do you want to tell them about what we're going to do?
Well, because of the obviously the lake with obviously swim choice, we got the lake to ourselves obviously. So with the swim choice, is rather than flick a coin, just behind us there's a stock pond. It's a load of like small up to 20 plus.
Yeah, well, I think the record was like 24.
They got like 40 plus pound catfishing anyway. But anyway, for swim choices, what we're going to do, we're going to go up top lake, chuck out a rod each. Whoever gets the bags the first fish gets to pick the swims.
Yeah,
so that's fair.
Yeah,
as long as we get a run, that is.
Yeah, well, yeah. We say it's a runs water, but once we go up there now, we won't catch.
Yeah, we won't catch.
We'll pull a blank up on the runs water. Well, yeah, basically all we're going to be doing is same swim. Exactly the same setup each. Yep. We're both just going to cast out. Yep. Whichever one goes first
gets first pick of the swim.
You get a choice of the swim, which will be me.
This guy.
Right, guys. So yeah, we'll get up to the top pond now. We'll go and get them rods out, and then yeah, we'll give you an update as soon as something happens, guys.
Tight lines.
Tight lines. Right then guys, so we're up here on the top pond now, just on the runs water. We've both got exactly the same thing going out, basically. So it's a solid PVA bag, loaded with robin red pellets and a 15mm robin red pellet as the upbait. Both exactly the same. We're going to boost them up a bit with a bit of cordy glue. Other glues are available. Yeah, we're going to get these out now. Hopefully we get a quick bite, but yeah, knowing our luck now we picked it up, it's going to take ages. But as soon as something carpy happens, guys, you'll see it.
Don't crack off this time. Oh, look at that. Oh, not bad, is it?
Mate, we was both next to each other there then.
Yeah.
Right, that's it then, guys. The rods are out there now. Time for the waiting game. Fingers crossed, something happens soon. guys, so yeah, that didn't take long. Rods have been in what? Half an hour. Half hour the rod's in, left hand one's gone. Challenge win for Chris, but yeah, we'll get the fish out now and we'll give you a quick look. Right then guys, so yeah, that challenge went pretty quick. Half hour, rod in the water, left hand rod gets a run, lovely jubbly. So I get first pick of swim on the lake, lovely jubbly. I know, yeah, he's only a little one, a little tiddler, but he's a nice little scaredy one. Get him up and have a look. There we go guys, check him out. The shoulders on him, look as well.
Look at that.
Little fish.
Nice little scaly that is, mate.
Show the other side. He's got a nice little
Good job I let you have the left hand side, wasn't it?
little bit of a linear on the left hand side.
Look at that.
Lovely jubbly. Right then guys, we'll get this one back and then we'll go and take a look at the proper lake.
Hoorah!
Right guys, everything's all set up now, got the bivvy up, as you can see, rods are out. Just thought I'd give you a quick rundown of the spots and basically why I've chosen. So yesterday came down for see if we can get around the lake, do a little bit of pre-baiting, just get a couple of little spots with a bit of something kind of build a little bit of confidence before getting down here today. Unfortunately there was one other angler on here at the top end, so couldn't do anything up the top end of the lake. So luckily enough I came out first in the challenge so I could pick the swim that I've actually been in and done some work in yesterday, which is good. But yeah, I came down, got the marker rod out, had a good pull around, and it's all clear out there now. Normally this lake is from the floor to the top full of weed, especially in this bay here. It's normally just full of it. Obviously with the colder weather's coming in now, it's died off. I fished here in February this year. There was still quite a lot of weed in here for that time of year. It was about a foot off the floor, so I think it was just starting to grow back up at that point. Yeah, so that's good. We've got no weed out here to deal with. We don't have to be dumping leads or anything like that, which is a bonus really. But yeah, so I came down here yesterday then, had a little pull around. Pretty much it's 4 or 5 foot all around here. There is a little gravel hump out in front of me about halfway. I've chosen not to fish that there at the minute. I've got that there and throw it back up if I need to, or if I see anything that what I want to change my mind from. But the way this bay looks, there is a lot of overhanging trees going all the way around this bay. There's a brand new aerator that's been put in as well in the summertime. They had an oxygen crash here in the summer. Luckily enough, didn't lose any fish, to my knowledge anyway. And yeah, so they've had aerators fitted, so that's a new feature. So you would be silly not to be fishing to that. So I had a little lead around by that. It's nice and clear. It's a little bit silty all along that margin really, but not a problem, not an issue. I'm just going to be fishing either waft. Well, I've got wafters on them at the minute, but if I feel the need to, I'll switch them over to pop-ups. I'm fishing on German rigs, so yeah, if I'm not feeling that, I can switch over to a runny rig or something, fishing a pop-up, which then the silt is not going to bother me, whatever then. So yeah, so I've got one fishing over to an aerator, and then as you come around the top end of the lake, there's a load of bulrushes, and then there's a nice big overhanging tree. So I picked a little spot there yesterday and put a little bait on that, and I've got one on there. And then as you keep coming around, then there's a split coming out, and then you've got an island, and so there's a nice little channel going through there. So yeah, I've dropped one, and I've got that one fishing down on a runner. I thought I'd give that a go. And there's that nice runny with the bulbs pop up, nice fluoro pop up on there. And yeah, so that's in the channel. But yeah, so unless I'm getting, unless there's any indication that I should be doing something different, that's what I'm going to stick at for this session. Fingers crossed it all comes good. But yeah, so that's the swim for now, guys. Like I say, if I change anything up, I'll let you know. And yeah, hopefully we'll have a fish on the bank soon. Right then guys, so not the beast we came here for. probably the smallest fish in the lake, I'd imagine. It's only about, I ain't bothered weighing it. It's only about 11, 12 pound. It's a lovely one. Oh, let's get a leaf off there. Leaf it out, mate.
You fine, Lou.
Yeah, but it's a fish. We're off the mark. It's not a blank. Let's just hope it's big brother or its mum and dad comes along next day. Well, we'll get this one back and get the rod back out. Good morning, guys. Well, yeah, it was a bit of a quiet night last night. We had that one fish about 10:30. That fish was only about 11, 12 pounds. Just my luck, I'm catching the smaller ones. Yeah, nothing else really happened last night. The wind picked up a bit. Yeah, we're going to assess the situation today. We're going to reel in now. Sean's here. We're going to have a chat with Sean in a little bit. He's got his missus down there fishing as well. So we'll go up and have a chat with them. She's got the full English on, so fill the belly up, get some fuel in the fire. So get ready for another busy day, hopefully. We're going to get out in the boat in a little. They've got a boat here that you can use, so we're going to get out in that in a little bit as well. Just have a little feel around, just to see if there's any other little spots we can find, see if we can see a bit of fish mooching around or anything like that, something to go on for tonight. Because yeah, I don't think there's going to be much coming out today anyway. So there's not been a fish out all week. So yeah, and obviously with the fish last night, it looks like it's going to be nighttime bites really. So we'll get ourselves set up. I've got the rods in now, I've reeled them in. We're going to go up and see Sean, have some breakfast, get out in the boat, find a few spots, and then yeah, just let the swim die down for a little bit and then get the rods back out this evening then, ready for the night. And fingers crossed for tonight, we'll have a nice big chunk. I'll speak to you soon, guys. Greedy dog. Get it over that murder stick, where's the stick?
The ears, the rabbit's ear. Alright guys, I don't know what I'm going to do, I forgot.
I just like the fish, I mean it's a fish, if I drink fish I get in the piss because I ain't fishing, so I just like the fish.
Alright guys, just a quick the update from obviously yesterday. Obviously yesterday I come down with Chris. I had work, so I came down first thing just to obviously pick swims and stuff like that. So we went top lake to the first one to catch off the runs water. Obviously got picking swims. That happened to be Chris, per usual. That was that. But obviously by the time I got back from work and got to the lake, set up everything, it was dark, so I couldn't really get out and grab my spots and like, you know what I mean. So I got up early this morning, first light, gone out in the boat just to find some clear patches. Found a few. So I'm about to move swim now, as I didn't, obviously it wasn't productive last night, so yeah, see what happens. Hopefully I'll be updating you with a fishing rounds. Or not, but yeah, alright guys, hopefully I'll speak to you soon. Guys, finally moved swim now. Absolutely peeing down. The wind is torrentious. Looks like we're in for a rough night. So happy I got my spots now. Feel pretty confident I've got my spots now. So this is just lost one due to a snag in the reeds. Devastated. Felt pretty heavy as well. So. Like, not good, but hey up, she's got this fish in her swim, jammy. So yeah, I expect I'll be getting back to yous if me or Chris ends up with a beauty. Tight lines.
Right guys, just wanted to give you a quick update just before it gets dark. It's light's starting to fade away now, so I thought I'd give you a quick update of what's been going on today. So yeah, we had breakfast this morning, been out in the boat. Checked over the spots where I think where I had the fish from last night, and it seems like it's I'm going to stick with that area. It seems quite nice there. The aerator, I'm not too confident on, to be fair. I've had coots on it all day, so I thought I'm going to move that, but I have found over in the bulrushes, over the far margin, I've actually had a fish off of there before, back in February, and I fished it. There was a big wind hacking into them rushes, and yeah, I had a 20-pounder off of that the last time I was here. And this afternoon now, the winds really picked up, was due 50-60 mile per hour winds, and it's pushing into that corner again, so it'd be silly not to try and have a fish off of there. So yeah, I've got a rod fishing over there, and then to my left there's an island, and there's all halfway around the back side of it, it's really shallow, and then it drops off onto round on my side of it. It drops down and it's about 6-7 foot deep there. So yeah, so I've had a little prod around there, and it's a little bit silty, but it's presentable. So yeah, I'll put a bait on there for tonight, see what happens. But yeah, like I say, with this strong wind that we've got coming in now, so hopefully it pushes a few fish up into their bulrushes and that over that side, and hopefully we pick one up through the night. I'm feeling quite confident, to be fair. So hopefully the next time you see me now will be with the fishing waves. Carly's Sean's missus, she's here with us. When we was out in the boat earlier, she's got some bulrushes up her far margin up there. We went out in the boat, we had a look around. We've seen a couple of fish around there, so we've come back in and just got a straight fishing 2 rods over to these bulrushes. She's not long ago had a tape, but lucky managed to do her in the bulrushes and managed to get in there and snag her up. So yeah, then she's got hooked up. But she's been getting quite a lot of liners and that still, so yeah, feeling quite confident that she'll get a fish tonight as well. So either way, hopefully we will see you again with a fish tonight. But yeah, so that's all for now, guys. Unless something carpy happens, then I'll let you know, but if not, we'll see you in the morning. Morning, guys. Just thought I'd give you a quick update. Sadly, nothing happened throughout the night, apart from it rained a hell of a lot. The wind was smashing the bivvy last night. Yeah, so would have been nice to have got a good night's sleep if I didn't get a bite, but that weren't going to happen last night. I think I've only had about an hour or two sleep. I'm absolutely knackered. But yeah, I've got up this morning. I had a coffee. I've moved the margin rod now over onto where I've had that bite on the first night, so I've got 3 rods fanned out along there now. We're in today till about 3-4 o'clock this afternoon, so fingers crossed we can pick one up. We've had a lot around through the night. Hopefully that's got the fish down on the bottom. The pressure was really low. I am surprised we didn't get a bite last night, to be honest. I think from what I've heard, Sean had a take last night. I think he got snagged up though. But we'll have a chat with him soon, and we'll see how their night's gone. Yeah, that's about all I can say for now, guys. Hopefully we'll have a fish later, fingers crossed. The lake has been fishing quite tough all week, apparently. I'm the only one who's had a fish out of it so far this week. It just happened that it's one of the smallest ones. I messaged one of my mates that fishes this lake as well, and he messaged me to see how I was getting on. He said, yeah, I had one like, and it was 12 pound. That's probably the smallest bloody fish in there. And then he says no, it ain't. And he sent me a picture for, and there was one a lot smaller than that. It's a nice little scaly one that he had though, but yeah, it was a couple of pounds smaller than my one. So yeah, like I say, it is what it is, isn't it? Hopefully we've still got today to hopefully salvage the trip. Yeah, so fingers crossed, guys. Next time you see me, I'll be holding a nice big beast. So just sort of talking to the missus on the phone, had a little pull up on the middle road and then it screamed off. It's that one over on the tree where we had the small one from on the Friday night. It's got off, but we've got something a bit better to show you this time. Right, let's get her up. Oh Jesus. There we go, guys. 29.5 mirror. Absolute beauty. I'm lost for words with this one. It's true, I put in a lot of work here this weekend and it's all come good in the end, it's paid off. I'm so happy. Yeah. Give her a good flip round and I'll show you the other side quick. Lovely little patch of scales on her. It's hard to turn it up. There we go. Get that there. There we go, guys. Absolute stunner. And that's it. If I don't have another one now, I don't care. Lovely jubbly. Well, yeah, we're going to get this one back. Well, we're going to get a couple of stills first, get it back, get that rod back out. Yeah. Yeah. And off she goes. See you, girl.
Alright guys, just a quick update from yesterday, since I moved swim. Unfortunately I did lose one last night, about 12ish, due to a snag. She was on for like 2 or 3 minutes. She was gradually coming out. I was like walking back, she was gradually coming out. I could feel the branches or whatever the snag was down there grating against my line. Unfortunately, bang, she snapped, and yeah, that was the end of that. So managed to set up quickly in the ring last night again, get her back out on the spot, but obviously nothing yet. So, but current situation in her swim, she didn't have anything else except for this morning. She did have a semi-run this morning, tapped into it, but seemed to, like, I don't know, that was a spooky one. That was, I don't know what that is about, but she's still getting a lot of activity down there. Carpet jumping, topping, and but fingers crossed. We've only got like 3-4 hours left. Hopefully we can nab one or two.
Right then guys, so we've come to the end of our 48-hour session now. Fortunately no more fish to put on the camera. Obviously I've had them two, Sean and Carly, obviously they lost one each. It's such a shame we didn't get them on the bank. That would have been awesome for this first session night, for the first episode of the channel. Yeah, but time defeats us all and it's that time where we have to sadly pack away. Yeah, we'll be back out on the bank soon enough, so if you like what you see guys, remember please subscribe to our channel. We're going to have a lot of content coming through for you now. Hopefully we'll have something new every week for you, which we're going to try and get out in the bank as much as we can. And hopefully we might be able to get a little winter campaign going on this water as well. If you like what you see of we've got it, haven't we? Yeah. If you like what you see of this lake as well, check them out on Facebook. They've got a Facebook page, Forest Ponds, and you can also Google them. Just Google Forest Ponds and it'll be on the search there on the Isle of Wight. And yeah, there's a lot of info on there. And you can phone the owner Paul as well. He's very helpful. They've got free caravans on site as well, so you know you can bring the family down, have a nice little fishing holiday for a fair price as well. So yeah, definitely give him a look up and see what you think of the place. But yeah, so yeah, if you can guys, subscribe to the channel, turn on the notifications as well so you know when we've got something new posting up. And if you like what you see, give us a thumbs up as well. So until next time guys, tight lines.